It's kind of incredible because, is that okay? Well, I feel like it's pretty evenly split. Like they both had a big impact on me. You know, growing up in Texas, I was just exposed to a lot of different kind of folk and country music, and my dad was kind of an outlaw. He was in a motorcycle gang down in Texas. So a lot of the music that I listened to down there definitely had an impact. And then I moved up to Seattle, like I said, when I was in high school. And I started going to punk and hardcore shows and got into, you know, more aggressive kinds of music and became a part of the punk indie rock scene in the underground in Seattle in like the early 90s. Initially, when I first started writing songs, it came out that way because I just wanted to be in a punk band, you know, and I just wanted to make loud rock music. But there was also always this side, this something else that was happening at the same time, and this side of me that was playing acoustic guitar and writing more folk songs, and they had almost like a country feel to them. And I didn't understand it at the time, you know. I just thought, well, there's two sides to me, you know. I need to have these two different avenues for music. But it was interesting because it was always happening at the same time. Like I was always writing the more picky folk acoustic songs, even while I was writing the rock songs. But now I don't even think of it, you know. Now it's just like, I feel like I'm past the point of formative influence anyway. Yeah. So everything the DNA is built. It's all already in there. And I just create something, and whatever it comes out sounding like is secondary to me. It's just a matter of, it's way more about the expression. And especially with this record, it's much more about the meaning underneath the songs and just letting it happen. And you know, it ended up sounding like, a lot of people have told me that it sounds like a combination really of Waxwing and my solo thing, just kind of coming together, which that's exciting to me. It's something fresh and new. I would love to make that happen as soon as possible. I've been talking to the guys actually. I hired guys to come to Europe with me for the first time ever. So I'll be playing in Switzerland tonight for the first time with a band. And actually the bass player is from Waxwing. So yeah, it's Andrew from Waxwing, cool. And yeah, he joined me on this trip, and we have a drummer and an electric guitar player too. And so we'll see, you know, I'm just kind of taking steps toward that right now. I've definitely been writing a lot more, and I have more material that could easily be fit with band instrumentation. Yeah. So it's not like I'm just looking at trying to make solo albums anymore. Doesn't mean I won't in the future, but right now I'm leaning more towards wanting to have a bigger sound. I remember before the show, I went over and saw another band play, a band called Boy. Do you know the band? So my tour manager at the time was good friends with them, and so, you know, they got us into their show, and we went and watched them, and then they were fantastic, really, really great band. The female vocalist, she's so talented. Like I really like the lyrics and her voice. But afterwards, then they all came over to my show and we had a little party. It was really fun. But I enjoyed the city too. I didn't get much time to actually see the city. That's kind of the joke, even with the guys in the band I'm traveling with now. It's like you really just see the club, and you know, I've been all over Europe, but I've seen very little of the cities.
cobblestone, but it's a bit difficult to get them out in broad daylight. So we got you Bernese cobblestones.
Thank you. I'm excited about this. Can I try it?
Yes.